Hey, we got a sniper.
These are the times when officers survive the unimaginable. From the dusty tunnels of southern Afghanistan to the sunlit highways of South Africa, law enforcement officers have faced danger head-on and lived to tell the tale. Each story is a testament to their bravery, quick thinking, and sheer luck. Join us as we recount these harrowing moments when survival seemed like a distant possibility, yet these officers defied the odds. In southern Afghanistan, 2013, a Marine's life hung by a thread during a raid.
Getting blasted on, bro. They know we found this stuff.
Yeah, where's it coming from?
Emerging from a tunnel, a Taliban sniper's bullet struck his helmet.
You got cover out there?
Get back.
Hey, we got a sniper. Dude, you got shot.
I did get shot.
I saw it hit your Kevlar.
I got fucking... What the f,
Man, am I good? My ears are fucking...
oh my God.
His Kevlar helmet deflected the bullet, saving him by a hair.
Lucky son of a... Look at that. What the fuck? Dude, you alright?
Yeah. My ears are ringing.
Break. My teammate just got shot in the helmet.
He's good.
He's good, but we believe there's a sniper.
This is their story of survival against all odds.
That's through.
All right, let's get out here and do something about this. Come on.
On April 22nd, 2021, in Pretoria, South Africa, former Special Forces operative Leo Prince and his newly hired partner were tasked with escorting an armored vehicle carrying a multi-million rand shipment of high-value cell phones. The routine mission took a deadly turn when a group of armed assailants launched a brazen daylight attack in an attempted robbery. Watch how these operators narrowly escaped death. He took the riskiest gamble of his life, attempting to drive right between the attackers. Miraculously, he emerged unscathed from the hail of bullets. He used his own vehicle to attack both of theirs in broad daylight. In a tense moment, the driver took a daring U-turn and moved in the wrong direction, narrowly evading the attacker.
Coming off dash. Coming off dash.
They encountered traffic ahead, preventing them from moving forward, but the attackers continued to follow. He then executed another U-turn. The attackers, relentless, continued to fire at them.
They're gonna fucking shoot. Run, Robbie. Run, Josh. Ask him where they are.
The vehicle eventually sputtered to a halt due to mechanical issues. As the guard in the passenger seat questioned his life choices, the driver seized the rifle and stepped out, ready to confront the attackers head-on.
Fucking shoot him. He's natural. He's natural.
However, the attackers, sufficiently disrupted, chose to flee rather than pursue further, likely to evade capture. Fortunately, neither the driver nor the passenger sustained any injuries, and the cargo was safely delivered to its final destination. Without his quick thinking, they wouldn't be alive today. Much like the officer in the next case, on May 1st, 2023, what started as a routine traffic stop for a Virginia police officer quickly spiraled into a disaster that almost sealed his fate forever. Traveling over 120 miles per hour, an out-of-control BMW barreled straight toward the officer, who in a split second sprinted toward his cruiser and narrowly escaped the deadly crash. Miraculously, no one suffered fatal injuries, including those involved in the collision. But if you thought that was a close call, wait until you hear about the female officer who dodged a point-blank shot. On February 15th, 2021, authorities from the Warren County Sheriff's Office, including Deputy Sarah V.O.T., arrived at Lance Runyon's residence to conduct a welfare check after his brother called 911, fearing a possible overdose due to Lance's history of emotional issues. The suspect flung open the door and fired at Deputy V.A.
Here it comes. Here he is, here he is.
Instinctively, she dodged to her left, narrowly avoiding the bullet by just inches. Deputy VA then returned fire, single-handedly disabling the suspect.
Show us your hands! Show us your hands! Show us your hands! Show us your hands!
Guns by the front door.
There, you good?
I'm good, I think I'm good.
Move back!
He was taken to the hospital for treatment. After surviving his injuries, he was charged with first-degree attempted aggravated murder, first-degree attempted murder, and first-degree felonious assault. Clearly, he had picked the wrong officer to mess with. However, if one had to be called crazier than the other, it would undoubtedly be Trooper Miller. This is Oklahoma Highway Trooper Brack Miller, who on April 2nd, 2022, engaged in a high-speed pursuit of 32-year-old Charles Carwell, a fugitive wanted for armed robbery out of Arizona.
Ooh, that was ugly.
Carwell, driving a stolen vehicle, had no intention of surrendering and fired at anyone who dared to approach him.
Passing 10th nearly struck a OCPD motorcycle officer on the inside shoulder.
Despite the suspect repeatedly firing at him, Trooper Miller remained incredibly calm and composed, continuing the pursuit and attempting tactical maneuvers to stop the vehicle.
950 City, shots fired. He shot one through the back window. Still pointing the gun. Ooh, that was ugly.
Although the initial attempt was unsuccessful, it wasn't long before he executed a decisive maneuver to end the chase.
Second one around through the front windshield. He's still continuing to fire. TBI.
Two officers also sustained minor injuries, but the outcome could have been far worse if not for Trooper Miller's heroic actions. It's unbelievable that he survived without any injury. The same goes for the officer in the next case. On April 10th, 2023, along Interstate 5 near Salem, Oregon, a semi-truck dash cam captured a man attempting to carjack vehicles by brandishing a firearm. Meanwhile, Oregon State Trooper Andrew Tuttle, on patrol, spotted the armed suspect intercepting traffic. Upon noticing the trooper, the suspect immediately fled on foot, triggering a high-stakes pursuit that nearly cost the trooper his life.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! He's got a gun. Get on the ground now! Hey!
Ignoring repeated commands to stop, the suspect turned and began firing at the trooper. Bullets struck the ground mere inches from him, but he narrowly avoided being hit and quickly took cover.
Hey! I'm hit! Throw it in!
Despite this, the suspect continued advancing, and a tense exchange of gunfire ensued. The trooper repeatedly ordered the suspect to get on the ground.
Get on the ground!
The situation was so intense that a passing retired officer didn't hesitate to pull over and rush forward, badge in hand, ready to assist.
Shots fired! Shots fired! He's still moving. I was hit by something. I don't know what.
You got a rifle in the gun in the car?
Yeah.
You want me to get it, or do you want me to hold him? I just went to Canada. I left my gun at home.
You're going to Canada?
I'm on my way to Canada, so you want me to hold him or you want me to get your rifle?
Just stay back there. Can I see your badge again?
Yeah, I'm retired officer, County of Washington.
44 copy. Be advised, traffic's all back.
Okay, I'm on.
Copy, traffic back.
Both the trooper and the retired officer held the suspect at gunpoint until backup arrived.
I'm not bleeding. I was hit by something. You might have...
Do sweeps on him. I'll hold cover. Okay.
You're not been hit at
East
all?
Pierce County.
Okay, you're not hit at all?
I was hit by something.
Do you feel any blood or anything?
No.
Do not reach for anything.
Unbeknownst to them at the time, the suspect was far from making any movement, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds sustained during the exchange, and was later pronounced dead at the scene. As for the trooper, he extraordinarily didn't sustain any life-threatening injuries and went on to be recognized as a finalist for the Trooper of the Year award. In the following case, another officer survived the impossible. On March 5th, 2016, Officer Brad Gentry of the Battle Creek Department observed a vehicle speeding and swiftly initiated a traffic stop. What followed upon confronting the driver is almost unbelievable. He was almost shot at point-blank range, which resulted in temporary hearing loss, but he still managed to return fire.
Shot fired. He shot me, I'm not hit.
A pursuit ensued, sparking an intense chase to bring this violent criminal into custody.
The white Ford Taurus going south on Hubbard. He shot me, I'm not hit. Where's my closest unit at? And now speeds of 70 mile an hour. He's gonna come straight on with me.
There's a message for you.
After a few minutes, Brad asked a second deputy to take the lead in the chase.
1170 dispatch. Somebody wants to take lead. I can still barely hear my radio.
The pursuit came to a stop when the suspect abandoned his vehicle and fled to his mother's residence.
Black male, black coat, blue hoodie. He's going north. Go north.
Thanks to a K-9 unit, officers ultimately apprehended the suspect, 21-year-old Clark Brown, who faced charges of assault with intent to murder, fleeing, and carrying a concealed weapon, resulting in a 52-year prison sentence. But if you thought this officer's survival was a miracle, then you aren't ready for the case of Constable Kirk. On December 12, 2022, at an isolated property in Weembilla, Australia, 4 officers were dispatched to conduct a welfare check on a missing person identified as Nathaniel Train. However, Train, along with 2 other conspiracy theorists harboring anti-government ideologies, ambushed the officers. Constables Matthew and Rachel were shot and killed on the spot.
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead. She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking. He's trying to walk around me.
While Constable managed to escape safely into the bushland, Constable Randall Kirk was injured, trapped, and surrounded by the perpetrators who were eager to end his life as well. With no other options, Constable Kirk decided to run toward his vehicle. As he ran and managed to get inside,
You good?
shots continued to be fired. Despite taking a bullet to the hip during his escape, Constable Kirk reached his vehicle and drove away, even as bullets shattered his windshield. The perpetrators then set the remaining vehicles on fire and killed an innocent neighbor who had arrived to offer assistance. A special emergency unit was called in to neutralize the threat. After a long standoff, all 3 perpetrators were killed in a shootout.